discipline, bra.
Yeah.
Huh?
Nakuanga nayo daily.
You guy bwana. So, on time mazee ametulia hapo anangoja time call time imefika ameingia. You guy bwana, I love this guest already.
Mazee, let me tell you, that's the one thing about the Wind Down gang. As the guest, she's actually a listener, a big listener of this show. Mazee, sisi tunakuanga tume attract a certain type of individual,
a certain caliber of peeps. So it is 13 minutes past 8. Remember the frequency in Nairobi 88.8, Mombasa 90.7, our global frequency www.rgk.co.ke. We're going to be live on YouTube and on Facebook, on Radio Gen KE on YouTube and on Radio Generation Kenya on Facebook. So wherever you are, we are set. If you're still on X and you love watching the show on X, just keep it right there. But I'm also going to be on YouTube just checking out who's watching. I love when you guys send in comments. Kina George Raphael and the rest of the members. So let's keep the tradition going. It's a Friday. We are up for some good fun. Bashir, utafanya hiyo kitu?
Yeah. As always, I'm the man tasked with the hard and very important task of writing intros. And as always, sikulala jana, I was thinking, niko like, maze Emily leo lazima niandikie kitu.
I remember you calling me at 3:30 a.m.
Yeah, sharing just ideas, ni change hapa kwa nini, tutafanyaje? And finally, I'm able to do it. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Tonight on the Wind Down, on the open mic, we welcome Emily Otieno, account manager at Denso Kenya. Emily has led creative and digital marketing campaigns across not only Kenya but East Africa, working with big names like Cadbury, Oreo, Steamroll, Lunch Bar, Chappies, Mshwari and Diamond Trust Bank. She combines a background in mass communication and public relations with deep cultural insight to build powerful brand stories that really connect with people. We'll be unpacking what it takes to turn consumer understanding into campaigns that move hearts and markets. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and help me welcome the one, the only, Emily Otieno.
In the building, in the flesh. Karibu sana, Emily. You'll have to move near your microphone. Yes, just say that again.
Thank you so much.
Oh man, I can't hear you still. I think kuna shida mtambo. Hebu jaribu tena.
Thank you.
Yes, there you are.
Mr. Fix It.
You guy. That's why I was hired for this job. Not only am I doing hosting, I'm also doing mitambo.
Nilijua mazee ni hizi ma child unazitangaje hizi za kulipa ya kulea watoto.
I think you're joking me hata. I think the setup was too long.
Ni venye sikuwa na mimi.
I think the setup was too long. You'd have shorted it ingeweza you guy. So Emily, karibu sana.
Thank you so
I was talking to you earlier about working in an advertising firm. Legend has it you guys work very many hours.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
12-hour nights are typical. You have to move near your mic. Leo mazeni sisi na wewe na mic. Mesfin, please come in here. I want you to adjust Emily's mic imfikie because she wants to sit at the back kidogo. So, what are there's a movie called Adman or something. Adman. Ushaisikia movie?
No. I'm just hearing about it now.
Yeah, it's about these guys and the life that they live.
Yeah.
Is it that bad?
No, it's not that bad.
No,
like the work hours are not that bad at all. Mr. Fix It, fanya mambo yako je. What's going on?
Better?
No, I think
not at all.
It's a different mic, Mazi. Things are...
What's a Mesfin afanye mambo yake. Hebu try it now.
Better?
Yes.
We're back.
Nobody, mtu asiguze kitu hapa tena. So, I was asking you, is it that bad? Like the hours?
No, it's not that bad. As in, you get a hang of it as time goes by.
How long have you been doing at least the ad biashara?
4 years. It's not biashara.
To educate me.
We are creatives.
Okay. All right. So you consider yourself creative, like us guys. Even us guys are creatives, right?
Yeah,
because you guys create, you create magic like out of nothing. Like you can take this mic and just create, you write something about it and, present it to the world. And I just feel like buying this stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So you're saying 4 years?
Yeah, 4 years.
Where did you... is it something you wanted to do like since you were a kid?
No. I just wanted to graduate.
That's quite honest.
So,
where did you go to campus?
I went to African Nazarene University.
Okay.
The main campus in Rongai.
In Rongai. Shout out to Rongai, maze. Rongai inatoa
Why are we shouting out?
Yeah, creative minds.
Yeah.
Rongai found that campo there, you guys.
No, but now she came from
Yeah,
African
so we are not
Nazarene,
shouting
which
out
is in
Rongai. We are shouting out the campo, you guys.
No, the soil in which African Nazarene is built is Rongai.
Yeah,
all right.
true.
For the sake of ending that convo. What did you study?
I did mass communication, majored in broadcast journalism and PR.
Okay, that's a very long title, manze.
Ah.
Ulikuwa unaandikanga hizo zote kwa cut.
Yeah. We are rumormongers as mass communication people.
Yeah.
So writing is a must. History is a must.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When you're in high school, were you dreaming of going to do mass communication?
No. I actually wanted to be a nutritionist.
Oh,
Nutrition.
for real?
I wanted to do nutrition and dietetics.
Uh-huh.
If that's the correct pronunciation.
Yeah.
Alafu wase wakakutandika na
No.
how did it happen that it flipped?
Hesabu.
Hesabu.
Ai kizungumkuti.
Hesabu inakupelekanga mbio?
I can't do maths for shit.
Mazee. Okay, we can't say that word, but I feel the emotions. Look, I'm also the same. Like me and mathematics. This guy is always laughing at me because he's an engineer. Mimi mazee 8 times 4, you guy. Itachukua time cheki. Okay, hold on. It is 8. I have to start hesabu in these lines over here. So in
Dietetics.
dietetics there is mathematics.
Yeah, there's mathematics and there's science. There's a lot of things. Man, it's not like mass communication where you just come and write a lot of things, figure out how you're gonna be the next Larry.
All right.
Figure out how I'm gonna just be behind a mic or behind the camera. Yeah.
So sorry. Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm saying in another world you would have been the one interviewing Emmanuel.
100%.
Yeah, that's so.
If you graduate from dietetics, una interview tu.
No,
No.
nasema like that.
I'm kidding.
Mass communication and all that.
Mbona mko slow leo bana? What's going on?
No, hiyo
I will
joke yake
catch up.
imepita.
Yeah. No, ndio ilimhata manzi. So, how did it change that now you decided? Like, what was the procedure? Did you see the course and then you said, let me change? Like, had you already enrolled for the dietetics?
No, I hadn't. So
Okay.
when I finished, luckily I didn't pass and I didn't fail. So I got a B from high school. So there I did meet the cut point to be called by the government.
Oh, for the regular campus?
Yeah, at that moment. But remember, also, like, there was an opportunity where the government was paying for people who are going to, like, private schools. So then I got lucky.
Oh,
And then the government helped pay for school fees, like, at a private school, yeah?
all right.
Yeah, so going there, the only courses that were on offer that I think I will do was either education or mass communication. I wasn't definitely going to be a teacher.
All right.
Yeah, so mass communication was the best bet. Yeah.
Help nowadays pays even for private.
Yeah, but me, I wasn't taking help. I was only getting the government fund for my school fees.
Oh, how does that work?
I don't know. My dad just advised me not to take help. It's unnecessary debt
Yeah,
from what he was saying,
yeah.
because it's money that I didn't need at that time. Yeah. Not to say I'm privileged, but he was just like, if the government is going to pay half of the school fees and they pay half, no need for
So
help.
it was like some sort of scholarship?
Yeah.
Eish, that's dope. How do you get these things? Where's your dad?
At home, chilling.
Cheki, hello? Tunasikia unajua maneno ya scholarship.
No, cheki sasa ile half of the fee yenye ukutumia bado uko nayo. But I also got the same deal, but ni venye mimi nilienda a public university. Like if you pass really well and you apply, like if you are placed by if you are called, you've heard that if you are called by the, I think when I was doing my placement it was KU CCPS. You know, so they if you pass well and you
What
apply
is KU
for,
CCPS?
I don't even know what it
So
stands
what
for.
does it deal with?
So it deals with placing high school students into universities.
Okay.
Did you mean KUSUPs?
KUSUPs, yeah.
Oh, inaitwa KUSUPs, huh? Ish, you guys, which era was I born, you guys? Me, I don't know these things, you guys. Check it, KUSUPs. KUCP.
And before that it was called
KSPC.
another thing, right?
Yeah, it had a name previously.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I think I was government sponsored. I think that's the term you can use.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
you don't like someone who didn't get the mark will have to pay their own fees. Like they're like private students basically. So they pay their own fees. As me, I was paying like a year, I think 30,000 a year. And in the same class, someone was paying 400,000.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And you have to, and this is more or less of a grant. It's not a It's not alone.
No, it's not alone. Yeah, you're just sponsored by the government to study that particular course.
Hey, congrats Kusup peeps uniting on radio.
Huku
Check out
kwetu
any
kuna sio-
Kusups. Yeah, so now you've got into the campo, you're doing mass communication. You fit in, you enjoyed the course?
Yeah, I did enjoy the course. Took a lot of time to finish because I was doing one unit as I was working. I decided to just challenge myself and start doing something for myself, at least not to borrow my parents' money for pocket money every single time.
What were you doing?
Oh, I was doing brand experiential, brand ambassador. So you see those BAs in the supermarket, those girls who sell?
Yes.
Yeah, those ones.
Oh, those are called?
BAs, brand ambassadors.
All right.
Yeah.
They're called brand ambassadors.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's a nice name.
Yeah, it is a nice name. And I think it was sort of hinting that I'll be in marketing, but I didn't know.
Yeah, it was a sign, right?
Yeah.
Like, how did you do in those shelves? Like, how did you do with the customers? Was it easy or hard for
Hey,
you?
it's hard convincing people to buy stuff, yeah?
Mm.
If you see us out there doing amazing campaigns and you're like, I'm going to buy that.
We need
it's
to be
hard.
friendly to those people. Huh?
Yes, you need to be friendly. Because
Like,
standing
smile at
there
them.
for hours, you only get a break during your lunch hour. You don't find any place to sit. Like, you just go kwa vibanda, or sometimes you'll go to like a bougie mall, like Lavington Mall, and there are no vibandas there. So you have to like go at the back and just sit there and wait.
Yo, for real?
Yeah.
Wacha next time ukiwa Lavin takupeleka vyo vibanda najua hiyo iri. No, but I hear you. I normally see those ladies and I try to smile.
Yeah, please smile to them, talk to them, hear what they're selling.
Mm.
When they sell, they're happy because at the end of the day, they're going to do like a sales count and say, this is the number of items I got on the shelf, and these are the number of items that I've sold. So that also us who right now where I'm seated, we're able to say, oh, we did a campaign and we went on ground, we did some BTL activations, and these are the sales that we got. Like these are the volumes that we've driven with that campaign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So at the time when you're working there, walikuwa nakulipa how much?
1,000 bob per day.
Oh, for real, eh?
So you get 1,000 bob per day, but you get 200 earlier as your allowance to go to work. So when you're done with the campaign, you get 800 times the days you've worked. So if you've gone to work for like...
Wait, you're paid 1,000 bob.
A day.
Lakini unapewa advance fulani ya 200.
Yeah, 200.
Yenye inakatwa.
Yeah, so, yeah. 1,000 bob is the actual pay. 800 bob you get after you're done with the activation.
Transport.
Yeah, 200 you get as an allowance when you start the activation.
Oh, okay. So unalipwa hiyo same day ama lazima accumulate?
It has to accumulate.
Oh, it's not same day?
Yeah.
Unalipwa tu hiyo 200?
No, the transport you're given at the beginning.
Hiyo
is
so mbili
allowance.
itakatwa.
For all the days.
Oh, okay. So what's the basic range? 10 days?
12 days.
Oh, okay.
Because activation is usually like, let's say if you're doing a 2 months campaign, we'll do 2 weekends. I think, let's say every weekend in 2 months.
Okay.
So Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Maze, that means social life iko nje?
No, you still have your social life.
Oh, because in the evening?
Yeah, in the evening.
Oh, after
Unless
double.
you're
But
doing...
you're tired.
I mean, you have to do what you have to do, man.
Social life ni ama customer hapo na kwa corridor ya
I think I've done something similar, but mine was not at I remember I was in Joro. I think I'd gone to visit my girlfriend, and my money was running low. Like mazee hatuna do mazee, acha akaniambia biste yake amepata job fulani ya kuuza masabuni. So it's the same, you get paid a day, but now the problem is you meet and then you're given the boxes. So by the time I was joining the campaign, it had been running for like 3 days, and it's a very small town up on Njoro. So you go to every shop, and I'm carrying like a big box of these sabunis. I'm trying to everyone, like you have many people, and they've been selling for 3 days. Like to find someone who doesn't have that product, it's discounted, yes, but to find someone who doesn't, nenda kila mtu anakuambia mazee nimetoka tu kununua size.
Oh, you guys were many.
Yeah, so you are foot soldier.
Hey, so was worse
foot
than
soldier.
beer.
Yeah.
Worse, you are just a foot
You
soldier.
guys, that is worse, you guys. That's like infantry.
No. Yeah.
She was in the command center, you guys. Me and they are
she
walking
was-
around.
Yeah, doing foot soldier is the hardest.
It's the hardest.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you have to go knocking on doors. You see those salespeople walk around and they're like, oh, I have this Colgate, try it out.
Yes.
Yeah. that's the hardest. I'd rather you go to the supermarket,
Oh,
you stand
okay.
on the lines. You can get lucky and somebody will be like, let me just buy the whole line.
Yeah. And like the customers come to you, like, you know, like me, I was going, like in the end, by the me just went to a police station. I was like, hey guys, we have been walking around with this, and it's heavy. You know, it's like 5 kgs, and me, I have mazee a goal.
A target.
Me, I told my girlfriend, mazee, me, I'm going to breadwin. Mi narudi hapa na 2,000. I really suffered. So in the end, makara wakabai wakasema they'll be using it kuosha hizo masales nini. Shout out to the cops, mazee,
Okay,
they
the
really
Kenya
helped me.
police came through for you.
Then we went and mumunya that 2K, you guys. We didn't do anything constructive.
In fact, that was my next question. What are you doing with the money?
Funny question. I don't know, but as I've grown now, I think like it was quick money, and that's why we didn't get to do so much with it. As much as you're putting so much effort, but this is money that you're getting fast. All the day you're not working, and then at the end of the week you go work 3 days and then you get your money. It was good money. Me, I just used to go to Ngara, buy a lot of clothes that I never wore.
Oh, okay.
And then just treat myself here, go out with my friends, And considering I was in a school where people were like, they have money, I was with international students, going out was like, it's either you have or you don't have. Because you don't want to go enjoy riding on people,
Yeah,
So
true,
that's
true.
basically what I was doing with my money. Until I came to realize I can use this money to do something else.
All right.
Yeah, and then I moved out of the school. Instead of staying in campus, I moved out. Yeah, but it was a trick. I tricked my dad.
To pay the deposit.
Yeah, so I told him like there were no hostels remaining in the school, so I have to move out for that semester. And then he was like, okay, let's find a place out. So he pays. That was okay. But the next semester now, he was like, you have to go back. And I was like, I've already tested life out. Because you see, our school was those schools you go, you can't live with a ragged jeans.
Yeah.
You can't even hold a boy's.
Oh, there was a dress code and behavior code.
Yeah. So you can't go there past 11.
Damn.
So
Kulwe tu na Simba hapo. Cheki, kulwe tu na Simba, wewe uingie hapa past 11. No, we have rules and regulations hapa.
yeah.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
So when I got the opportunity, I was like, okay. So I decided I'm not going to move back to school. And my dad said, okay, you're not going to move back to school. I'm going to do this. Every semester, I'm giving you the money I'm supposed to pay for the hostel and the money that I'm supposed to pay for food. This money should cover you for 3 months. So those 3 months. And when it's the 4th month to come back home, you'll figure out what to do. But don't call me and tell me you don't have food.
All right. Did your dad know you were doing these gigs on the side?
No. So one day I came to Naivas Prestige here, and he was just doing his.
I was about to ask you if you ever met anyone you know.
Yeah,
he was around.
He just came and he was so shocked, confused. He was like, "Are you not supposed to be in school?"
So you'd reduce your units so that you're able to
accommodate. Yeah. So what happened is in Nazarene there are certain units that are on offer every semester. So as these units are on offer is when you can do them. So you'll find maybe I've gotten a brand ambassador gig that is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Mostly they used to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, yeah. But now Friday is when I have like 2 units. I'll not take them. I'll take the other units that are available and then stay. And then Fridays, you don't see me in school.
Good job, man.
But those things, sometimes you're forced to, not forced, but you're supposed to wear like a uniform of the brand.
Yeah.
How's that?
You're not like forced. It's part of.
It's part of the job.
Yeah.
So you return the uniform after uko tu na manguo mingi mtaani za Colgate na bati.
You return it. I'll actually share one of the pictures of me. The last activation I did before I would transition now to like dance wear.
Okay.
Yeah, so you wear the uniform. Actually, my first activation was selling Gillette.
Damn.
It was a tough one, yo.
Yeah.
So meaning you have to talk to dudes.
You look at someone who has a beard. Like someone like me, you won't call me. Me, I don't have a beard. I don't have. Like Emmanuel is like a better customer. Like he shaves his beard and everything.
He's a bra.
No, see, I'm not buying Gillette. You're the one buying.
So those 4 years. So how long did it take to clear campus?
I was supposed to be done in 4 years. I took almost 6-7 years.
Oh, because of this job, huh?
Yeah.
So did you grow into doing other things ama uliendelea tu na hizi brand ambassadorship?
Yeah, I was doing that full time. Even when
for the 6 years?
Yeah.
Yo.
I was doing that, and I was so lucky. A friend of mine called Belinda was the one who introduced me to it, and shout out to Belinda. She just saw me one long holiday. I'm seated at home. She was like, "Come, we go look for money," and we went, and that's how I started.
But you know what I'm thinking? Like that being there is just like some serious training for the things that you're doing now.
Yeah.
Huh? Like on the ground, like you, if you're meeting those people who are doing that brand ambassador stuff, I'm sure there's nothing they can tell you which you've not PT'd. Like it gives you some university level experience.
Yeah, but things change. The industry changed. So
okay.
most probably there are new trends right now. Maybe there are new tricks that they are doing. Because I remember like one of the tricks that we used to do is alter the timestamp. Because remember, you have to like be there by 9, take a picture, send it to your group leader, your team lead. But obviously we're not going to be there by so maybe the tricks have changed. Maybe they now have a tool that you can't tweak. Yeah,
maybe there's some satellite spin that you have to do.
Yeah.
And how about the sales? Were you selling? Am I dependent on the product?
Yeah, I think it depended with the product. Because when I was doing Cadbury, and finally I was doing Cadbury as a BA, and then I came to do Cadbury now at Dentsu. So yeah, Cadbury was really selling. And then there was one time I was told to sell Mr. Muscles.
Oh, what's that?
The one for cleaning floors.
Oh, okay.
That was the hardest, and it was in Ngong Town. Imagine to convince Masai to buy Mr. Muscles.
Hawana flows huko.
Masai anajua kuosha na omo.
Yeah.
Ama anajua Dettol ndo disinfectant.
So how did that go?
It was tough, man.
Sales were low.
Very low.
Are you affected by rejection?
Not really. Yeah. It depends with what kind of rejection, yeah?
Sales, like nimekataa kununua your product.
I mean, there is always a next time.
Was it since day one, ama you had to grow a thick skin?
I had to grow a thick skin because you see, when I started my first activation where I was selling Gillette, first of all, it was in Rongai, the Tumaini. I don't know if anyone knows Tumaini. Yeah, Tumaini. And then people from my school are coming to see, they're like, what are you doing there? These are people who know, like, money is there. So it was like I was trying to hide, but then I was just like, see, after all, I'm getting my money, I'm just gonna be here. So, and then standing there all day, 8 hours of standing, it was a hassle. I went home, I was just like, I'm never doing this again. But I woke up the next day and went.
They never say die.
Yeah.
They say as
and
long
sometimes there are people who are very rude to you. Like you try talking to them, they're like very, very rude. But you see, as a self-conscious person, I used to like go back and reflect with them. But with time, I was just like, it's their problem. It's not me. It's them.
Did you have to read like sales material, motivational stuff? You're just self-motivated?
Self-motivated. Plus, they do brand immersions when you go for an activation for a specific brand. So let's say we want to do
radio generation.
Yeah. They'll do a brand immersion, tell you all about the brand. So you have like all the benefits about the brand, and you're able to like tell the consumer when you're selling to them.
Yeah. And how about technique? Are you taught like, because me personally, rejection mazina ni affecting mbaya. Naweza lia mbaya sana hapa hivi. Take your I can really weep.
I can start telling them mazee venye niko na watoto nyumbani hawajakula. Like
there are people who do that.
Yeah, like I'm thinking, and I really I don't like that. Like if you're selling me something, like don't bring sob stories. Like there's a day I think that I think she was selling us socks ama nini.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was gonna buy.
Hapo karibu na laugh bar, right?
And then she told me ati sijui watoto hawajakula. I'm like, okay, like I'm not a bad person, but see, be professional. Uza tu product. Hii mambo ya watoto hawajakula.
No, it's a better way. It's better than just begging direct.
Yeah.
So you've seen now sometimes these guys who are asking for money in the street, wako some chewing gums, ama some sweets. So I guess it's a strategy in regard to, instead of giving me money direct, when nipatie tu alafu chukue sweetie.
That's the emotional hook.
Yeah.
Now that I'm in marketing.
Tell us.
Yeah.
The secrets. We're getting there.
Yeah, so that's the emotional hook. I think a very good campaign, and I'm learning this through the people I'm working with, our creative directors, my account director. Like, a good campaign needs to have an emotional hook. What are you tying that to? So make that consumer think like, that is really touching.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, let me buy.
But does an emotional hook work repeatedly?
Yeah, it works.
Repeatedly?
Yeah, because remember, when you buy this, because it made you to feel a certain type of way, you'll come back and like think, oh, this made me feel like this. Let me buy it again.
Subliminally.
Yeah.
Because me, I'm thinking that lady who sells socks up on Kingara Road. I've bought her socks once. Actually, it wasn't me who bought up on Nadanganya. It was the person I was with. So she bought the socks, but I've never bought again.
Like it works once. After that, it's
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
No, it doesn't work well. Or rather, let's say for different products,
Yeah.
it works differently. Yeah, because let me say, if we do a campaign that is so emotional, let's take Safaricom for instance. Nafurahia.
Karibia mic kidogo.
Nafurahia. Who has ever forgotten Nafurahia, that song?
Nafurahia.
Yeah. It's been there because it
Yeah.
was so nostalgic and people like really enjoyed it and it stayed in mind.
Yeah.
You'll tell me like when you put that song and you see Safaricom, you won't associate it and you won't want to engage with it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, I was a foot soldier. Let's just map this out, like
Shout out.
the entire ecosystem of this big machine.
Yeah.
I was a foot soldier. You are a what's the money?
Brand
Brand ambassador, and then now you are an account manager. I'm sure there are many levels nimeruka hapa katikati between BA and account manager. Like I'm just curious of like how was that transition? Like umekuwa BA for all this time. Like how did you get into now account manager? Like did you go straight to being an account manager ama ulipitia kuna foot soldiers then maybe kuna there is always law unajua
Kuna infantry.
Okay.
Check it from today utakuwa infantry.
Canon Ford.
I think, as I said, I was just trying to graduate. So from campus, I was trying to get internship. Getting internships in Kenya is so hard. You either have to bribe somebody or what. So I did share my CV with random people. And then one day I just got a call from Densu. And they're like, you've gotten an interview. I was like, okay. I go for the interview. Even I was panicking because I was trying to hide all my tattoos.
Yeah.
It was actually online. It wasn't a physical one. I'm trying to hide my tattoo. My mom is laughing in the house.
Yeah.
Me are trying to cover up everything, but luckily they didn't care. Even if I had tattoos, I didn't know like agency life is like that. So I came in as a social media executive intern.
Okay.
So as a
Executive intern. Wewe.
Yeah, hizi matitle hivi refu.
Me, I'm the executive one of my digs.
Mimi nataka kuwa maze radio host executive ni
Me, I'm an executive host.
Supreme radio host.
Okay, that's nice.
So I came in as an intern handling socials for Upfield at that time. So Upfield used to house Blue Band, yeah. So Blue Band was my main brand that I was just doing. You'd see the way you think the brand has responded to you. That was me responding to you, telling you like this is what you need to do. And in that, I was able to be confirmed.
After how long?
After 6 months.
Oh, okay.
6-8 months there.
Yeah.
So is an executive intern paid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Luckily, Densu, we are cool peeps.
Shout out, man.
Oh, not man. That's
Yeah.
nice.
So at least there I was earning good money.
Did you have to really do a lot of work? Like, what was your day to day?
Oh, day to day. Come in the morning, go through the social pages, respond to comments.
Oh, you are managing their page.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
So manage the page, make sure if there's a post that is supposed to go up, it has gone live. If there are any queries on the inbox, respond to those queries. Yeah.
And it was a lot of work, right?
Yeah, it was a lot of work because it was a couple of markets. It wasn't only Kenya because keep in mind Blue Band is a heritage brand that covers like most of Africa, yeah? So we had Kenya, we had Uganda, we had Zambia, we had Malawi, we had Mozambique. So we had a couple of pages, yeah, that I had to make sure. And also under Upfield, it wasn't only Blue Band. There was other products like Altis, the olive oil, and then we had peanut butter. We had the Flora margarine. Yeah, so I had to like make sure I've gone through all the pages, all the comments I responded to. If there's an issue, we've responded. If somebody is talking about Blue Band badly on Let's Cook, at least I should be able to grab it so that I can tell client, be on the lookout. We might get a scandal somewhere here. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a certain noodle company, I won't name. It's not the famous one, but I once ate their noodles and it was I was hungry but nilisema mazeri ni kufe. So guy, that is the first time nimeenda. So I was scrolling and then I saw their ad. Then I went there and I said, Maze, this if you give this to a homeless person, you guys they'll rather not eat this thing, which was and they responded. So me, I thought mazee, you guy, the CEO mazee ameona message yangu.
Oh, you felt seen?
Yeah, I felt seen. So kumbe it was just nani hapo tu hapo dance.
No, it was the CEO through this brilliant super interns, mazi. But how important is that, having that direct communication with the consumer?
Really nice, because you're creating a connection, you're managing a community, and you get to understand what your people want, and you get to understand the brand better. I think it was really key for me to do social media first before transitioning to client service, because I was able to see like this is what these people talk about, and this is what people say on the socials. This is how I'm supposed to respond. Yeah. So my PR bit coming to play. I'm able to like see where we have to respond and where we have to take a seat back, and where like now I need to get the client involved and tell them, yo, this is going to be a problem.
Were the comments generally positive or generally negative? Because me, if I was going to comment on margarine,
For
maybe
one brand that I did when I was doing social media that used to make me stay in the office until like 10, getting a positive comment was a hassle. Yeah, it was
always
hassle.
negative. Because if someone gets your product and they enjoy it, they won't be like, hey, let me find any blue band on Instagram and tell them their product is good. But if I get a product and I don't like it, like for me by there I was like, these people have to hear from me. Like, what is this? This is not made for human consumption. So I'm pretty sure a lot of the comments are like negative, like the ones that you're going through on a day-to-day. So like, how do you respond? Because you are a human, but also you are speaking in the language of a brand. Like you can't be like, we acha bana, we si tumeandika kwa package. Like you have to be like sort of speak in like a very
the brand's voice.
The brand's voice. Like how do you learn to speak like that?
But it's sort of tricky, because I just feel like I immersed myself into the brands, and I was able to like have with an FAQ, which is like sort of a cheat sheet.
Yeah.
You're able to like know what to respond to.
Okay.
Yeah, like how to respond to comments. And with time, as you learn your brand, for example, like I'm to Radio Generation, and Radio Generation opens at 9, it closes at this time. So I'm able to like put those into my fingertips, and I'm able to just see this consumer is saying this about this product. This is what I'm supposed to tell them. And if this question is too hard, I go back to the brand manager or the person above me to guide on how to respond to it. So basically it's just seeing where you need help and where you don't need help, and also like trying to learn as you go, because if you keep on going for help, you're not learning. You need to learn and help yourself.
That is quotable.
What
is the most craziest DM you've gotten from a person? Because DMs be crazy, you get someone like, is there someone trying to cut your blue band?
I don't think I ever got a crazy DM.
Like they were generally just the comments I get, they were like really negative for sure.
Yes, most were negative, but also they were positive. Brand love is always there. There's always like that one person that loves the brand. But in terms of like very, very, very weird inboxes, I don't think I did. Maybe just people upset, like proper upset. Maybe they bought something and they found it was expired. They're really mad. Especially people from Mozambique and Mauritius. Those people.
Oh, right. So different countries have different nuances.
Mauritius people can take you. Hey.
Maybe because they're on an island. Maybe that island weather mazi inafanya ukwe very upset.
Those people don't joke with their products.
But that's a good thing, because they know what they want, right?
Yeah, that's a good thing. And it's also helping me as a social media exec to tell the client what they need to do about their product.
Oh, okay. And how about this one you just mentioned? It was hard. Like there were many negative comments. At that point, what do you do? Because that means the client is the one who has to change something, right?
So I don't know if I mention the brand, it will be bad.
Okay, don't mention the brand, but we can talk about the...
Yeah, so at that time, I wasn't doing like social media management for that account. Rather, I was just doing their reports. Because their reports, it used to be like every Friday and every Monday we do a report just to see what has happened over the week and what happened over the weekend. So the report contains sentiment analysis slide where we have neutral, positive, and negative sentiments. So you need to have like drivers of positive sentiment, drivers of negative, and maybe drivers of neutral sentiment. So ideally, you need to have at least one positive. You can't just be posting there and you have like 80% negative.
Yes.
Neutral is at 5%, negative is at 15%. You need to try and find like at least one person who says like, Radio Generation helped me.
Yeah, true.
So I think the brand knew that there is a problem, even up to today.
Oh, it's up to
They have
today?
not fixed
Up to
it.
today there is a problem. As in, they fix here and there, but bado tu kuna shida.
Ah.
So it's just telling them like this is what is happening, because they already know. Ideally, I think it reaches a certain point for a brand where there are things that you can't change. So the consumers just need to like know like that is the brand, the product truth.
Live with it.
Yeah.
Or leave us alone. Yeah, that's painful.
Buy another product.
That sounds like a Kenyan.
Okay, it's not a good thing for brands, but you see there are some certain product truths that we can't change. Hatuwezi sema sahi Panadol itakusaidia nini when you have headache.
Yeah.
Like that is its product truth. It helps you with headache. Yeah.
So fast forward now, what happened next after the super internship? You
Yeah, I got confirmed, and I was still doing Upfield, and then I got to do Mondelez now. Mondelez, Hubs, Cadbury, Steamroll, Chappies, Lunch Bar, Oreo. Yeah, those are the brands under Mondelez, and still doing Upfield. And then Upfield left the company, so I was just handling Mondelez on social.
Okay.
Just doing the same thing, the same day-to-day reports, meetings, so I upgraded. I now started doing social strategies, yeah. And while I was doing that, social strategies, handling Upfield also here and there before they left, somebody saw my potential and they're like, this person can do well in client service. So
what's client service?
Client service is now account management. Client service, you are the direct person who talks to client.
Okay.
You are the barrier, or rather the bridge between the client and the creatives.
All right.
Yeah,
so they call you directly. But that's pressure also, right? Client anapiganga usiku ama tu ni during working hours?
There are ways of working, but there are times also like you need to like take calls after working hours. We are in marketing. Campaigns need to go live.
Yo.
So like the days we make exception, yeah.
So like what's the latest you've ever had such a discussion? Like 3 a.m., 2 a.m.?
4:30.
a.m.?
Yeah.
Mtu anakupigia simu.
Yeah.
Ulikuwa umelala ama you
No,
are much?
we were working.
Okay.
We worked an all-nighter.
That is
But amazing job. You do a job and then you see your client saying like, everyone loved that video, Emily. You're like, good job, Emily. And good job to the team. It was worth it.
Good job, Emily.
Check your part in the back. I mean, if we're talking about amazing TVCs, there's this, is it a paint? I know you know what I'm talking about. I love colors.
Oh, crown paints.
Yeah, like that was, I think if I'm talking about like dope TVCs and dope, like that was, I remember like listening to it, like I think all of us at our home and even at school, we knew the song, we knew the video was well done. Then like what comes like into like before you put out something like that, like what is the behind the scenes? Like I'm sure it's a lot of work. Like me and Emmanuel got to test a bit of that because you have an amazing idea, but you have a long line of people who are supposed to approve. And like how's that process? Especially as a creative, I felt like it was very hard for me because I'm used to, if I'm writing a joke, if I find something funny, I'll write it down, go on stage and do it. I won't first of all submit it to another person and then that person tells me this and this. Like how are you able to come up with such amazing creative TVCs and given that you exist in still a corporate sort of setting?
I think what I'll say is 2 minds are better than one.
Yeah.
So the more we are, the more you're going to make it better. So if it's just Emily, it's absolutely not to be like mind-blowing. Yes, Emily might be good, but it might not be as good as yours, or it might not be as good as yours. So you see, the thing is, I think the process is good for us to be able to put that ad there that you are so happy about it and you can remember, because from the briefing process, I come in, I've gotten the brief from the client, I understand the brief, I put it in, I brief the whole creative team. We have copywriter, we have art, we have project management, we have my boss, we have like just social media exec. So people are doing different things. I might have a good idea from an art direction, you might have a good idea from executing it in social. So it's just basically we are helping each other, so that after all we've done the whole deck and we feel like it's good, and then we send it to our CD and then he pushes it back.
What's a CD?
Our creative director.
Okay.
Yeah, he pushes.
And what's
it.
a deck?
a deck, a PPT, a PowerPoint.
Oh, okay. So that's where the idea is mapped out.
Yeah, we map it out on the PowerPoint. So
Okay.
like for easy presentation, the sequence slideshow.
Ah.
Yeah. So we do that so that I push it back. Even me personally, I push a lot of work back. I'll be like, no, we are
Yeah,
not
you
sending
is.
that. We are not
Sikitoa takataka kwa meza yangu.
no,
Is
that-
pushing back part of the shtick? Like, is it part of the process of
Yeah.
getting good stuff?
Yeah.
Feedback is a must.
Ah.
And that's why you see every single time you do something, somebody has to review.
Yeah.
And you have to get feedback. And that's why you're finding a challenge.
Honestly, we really choke at me and Emmanuel that we're never used to that type of working.
Feedback is a must.
So like we were writing amazing stuff that we think is amazing, but every time it got pushed back, we felt a certain way. Like I'm sure even before you got to become an account manager, like have you ever had an idea yenye wewe unaaminia umetoka nayo mtaani unasema hii ndio inapenya, alafu mtu anakuambia yenyewe hii bado, like how do you handle the way you're saying rejection in that sense, like you know this thing is good but msee anakushow yenyewe hii bado?
I think one of the things that I learned, if somebody is pushing back, they're trying to help you. Because I've had a deck being pushed back to me when I was a social media exec. Karibu 9 times. It was pushed back. But when I went to present it, it was amazing. Like, I didn't get any feedback or what. Like, my line manager at that time, she was called Wahu, a very nice person, but mkali. Yeah, so Wahu pushed me with that deck. I stayed overnight doing it, but when we presented it the next day, there was no any comment, any questions. It was like straight to the point.
What have you learnt about, branding? You've been dealing with ads and stuff like that. But what have you learnt in that industry that we can use, say, in our personal lives?
People really need connections, and like culture is what is bringing us together. So like we should really cherish our culture, because you see those ads that you're creating that are staying in our minds forever, it's because of our culture. If you put something out there and people are just happy about it and people are able to connect. Right now you see like at least brands are able to do banter online, especially in the Western countries, and you see somebody will come and tell you, uliona KCB ilifanya hivi, uliona Cadbury ilifanya hivi. Like,
how does that work?
It's just creativity. When somebody creates a nice thing and you put it out there and it trends.
Oh, so you mean people talking about it?
Yeah, people talking
Okay,
about it. So you see like people are connecting through the content that you've created.
Okay.
And you're also creating a culture where people will know maybe DTB does this. So like every single time top of mind when I think of DTB, I'll know, oh, DTB ni wale wanakwaga color red. So like there's that culture that you're creating for your people, and you're able to see like just people blending into it, like enjoying it every single time you're bringing it out there. And it's so amazing because bringing people together is really important.
How long do you think it takes from a brand, from the concept to a brand now sticking into the subconscious?
Of a person? Or
Yes, of a person.
from viewing the ad?
Yeah, from the new you've conceptualized something, say like us radio generation. So the how long do you think it takes from us guys having this radio generation concept to it inaingia kwa roho ya mtu? Is it a specific time, 3 years, 2 years? Am I done work like that?
There is different phases. So you see there is an awareness phase, there is consideration, there is conversion. So it depends with what you want to achieve. If it's something new in the market, we want to focus on awareness, tell people more about this.
Awareness phase.
Yeah, awareness. So like basically we are going all out. You're telling people like radio generation is here, work on this place, and this is what they are doing. So people get to know about you. And consistency is key, because once you've done your awareness, you want to do consideration, which is sort of sustenance. Yeah,
So it's awareness, alafu sasa tumeingia
maintaining.
consistency, maintaining.
Yeah,
Okay.
maintaining it to ensure like these people don't forget radio generation. Like it's just like maintaining it, and we've already established our tone of voice, what we want to be known about.
we are.
Yeah, so like it's just maintaining it, and then we want now people to conversion.
Okay.
We want them now to do something. Are we telling them to buy this? Are we telling them to tune in on radio generation? What are we telling them? You see, so once you've done that, it doesn't happen like after 2 months or 3 months. It depends with also the kind of audience you're talking to. Because kama Gen Z, they're really quick to pick on things. So awareness will be fast. So you need to like move to your consideration and conversion really fast also.
Okay,
So you're able to see, oh, TikTok is trending. Is the number one thing that they want. Sawa, TikTok. What do I want the Gen Zs to do on TikTok?
How important is it to write Like you have to specifically write the person that you're talking to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that, I'm just trying to figure out that creation process. So if I'm say doing radio generation, I have to sit down and say I am talking to X, Y, and Z, and I have to write it in detail. Is that how you do it?
Yeah, you need to establish who is your target audience, because there is no way nitaamka tu asubuhi niende kuuzia Muislamu a pig.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so we just need to think of like, who is this person, how do they relate to this kind of things, what is their passion points, yeah, so that you're able to like know this is exactly, if I give them this, if it's not all of them, a few of them will come.
Yeah, that's dope stuff, man. We're getting a masterclass over here on marketing.
I think us to go awareness first, bad, because I think we're still trying to put our name out there. Like, like RGK, people need to know that we exist first of all, and that is, it's crazy that there's like, you guys, you know, when as a consumer you think that everything is just even I was seeing even in supermarkets, like even the way you shelf, like the products that are put eye level, you know, they pay more to be there. Like everything has a science behind it, and more so I feel I've learned that even in marketing, like there's a reason for every single thing that you guys do. Like there's a back, there's some gears running huko, and once you buy a product you don't realize that you're being conditioned to buy it.
Yeah, there's always a strategy.
Unadhania tu uliipenda tu, kumbe mazee walikuwa wanafanya urogi.
Yeah, there's somebody who's spending sleepless nights to get that thing to your table.
Yeah, a marketing strategy is really important, because you can't just jump from out of somewhere and umeanza kufanya awareness. You need to have a strategy. What are your objectives? What are the key things you want to achieve with this campaign? Yeah. What are you communicating to these people? What are you telling them before now you go straight to like giving them information? So marketing strategies, actually that is the starting point before you even go to the awareness phase. Because once we've done the data, we've seen like this is the person we are talking to, we now go back to strategy. Strategy is able to tell us like, this is what I've seen off of this tea, and this is what we can do with them, and give us like an internal facing thing that we can use to create creative expressions, and now we go to like the phases.
All right, Emily, thank you so much for coming through. I feel like we were in class. It's a pity that you have to run. I think tutapanga another day, you just come through maze, tutakuja na notebook. Maze uko na hizi vitu on your fingertips, and shout out to you. You're not very big on social media, but you know, we'll share what we can share about her. We've been hanging out with Emily, and you know, she's giving us a very good masterclass over here. This is Radio Generation. We're gonna get into some music at the top of the hour. Let us know what you think about the conversation using that hashtag #TheWineDown on X. Don't touch that dial. We'll be back.
It's 9 o'clock.